Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. to much dismay of the hater parade. I mean, these it's getting pretty bad. I haven't watched anything, but I've heard a lot of stuff, and it's just laughable, bro. I'm not worthy of a response just other than to say it's funny.
Thirsty.
Yeah, real thirsty. I'm not gonna let anybody affect me. And I heard they came right out and said, well, how can we make Jimbo uncomfortable enough where he won't come back on? You can't. You can't. Good fucking try.
Luck.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah. I don't watch it either, Graham. It's not like if you watch it, if somebody watches it, it gives them numbers and it makes them think there's something that makes them want to come back and do it again. And they really ain't nothing. I do have a very important update, though. Are you ready? Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready for the update.
Ernie find his other sock?
No, this is even bigger. This is bigger, bro. This is bigger.
What'd it be?
Okay. Christina has not been arrested.
Okay.
Well, Speakeasy said she was going to jail today.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to go get her. He's going to go tell the coppers on her.
Charges would be pressed, right?
He's being pressed because she showed pictures of him in his laying there on his face down there, in intimate position. Intimate photo. Hey, Freeside. Hello, welcome in everybody. There's Christina. There she is.
Hey, Rosemary.
It's good to see everybody in chat. Hey, Rosemary, Mr. Nobody. Oh, Mr. Nobody, no, he didn't find his shoes. Kemper was just kidding. He didn't really find his shoes. Yep. And I'm telling you, everybody was ready to pitch in on the bail money too. Like we was going to get Christina out, but we didn't have to. Thank goodness. Can anybody tell any difference in me?
Christina wants something to say, or has something to say. No, cops have contacted me.
They haven't even contacted her. You know, just for men. That's right, Kim Louise. Just for men. Got it on. Yeah. I did dye my beard. I did. I mean, that damn gray was just coming through. Like if I shaved it all off and just let it come back, it'd be straight gray.
Mm-hmm.
Straight white.
That's what I do.
I
ain't ashamed of my gray. Fuck it. I've earned it. I paid
some
for
people
it.
grow gracefully. I ain't one of them. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not one of them.
I mean, mine's beyond gray. A lot of mine's white.
Yeah, mine too. Mine
hair on my head's brown, but my beard is white.
Yeah, my beard is white. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it is what it is.
Misty Rose. Pitbull.
Journey.
ATOG. Man, I'll tell you what. I love Mr. Beth's silver. Oh, yeah, the silver gray. Silver, yeah. Like, listen, Thelma tells me, don't dye your hair. That looks all right. I'm like, I know, but I just feel young. As long as I can.
Yeah.
But, there'll be a time when I won't do it no more, I guess. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I can't promise.
Right. Yeah, I'm going gray regardless. Jimbo lover. Awesome. I was gonna say gray or not gray, it don't matter. It's like I said, it's part of the journey. I'm okay with it.
Hello, YouTube.
I sort of like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it suits you though. Well,
I mean, there's a lot of times I'll trim up my beard. That's it. Keep it like real short, but that's what I keep it at. You know what I mean? I used to have it long as fuck, and no, there's no way I would do that now. But yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I've had many different beard styles and different colors, and like I've tried the brown, the dark brown, the jet black. That's what I use now. I don't know. I've settled on this. This is my favorite look. The shorter beard. Sometimes in the winter now I'll grow out a little, down here, but yeah, yeah, it's been a little bit. YouTube police. I've been a stranger over there. I'm sorry. I need to come visit you. Catching up with the chat.
Yeah.
And listen, some of the names that were relayed to me earlier, they don't really surprise me.
Yeah, fuck it. It's the same old bag of people, man.
Yeah, and I don't don't meet them.
Don't meet them. Worried about them. Fuck them.
Yeah. I mean, they ain't fam here no more anyway. They ain't been in months, and well, maybe over a year.
So yeah, but again, a lot of times trash takes itself out, and it has quite a bit. Yes. Continues to. So I just assume just sit here and do what we do and fuck the rest of the bullshit.
Yeah, me too. I get it. YouTube police. I get it. It's hard. It's hard to get around to everybody. I tell you that, especially when you're subbed up so many people. And but I do enjoy coming over there, especially when you do the races and the games and stuff. It's pretty cool. And I know you like to network and get out there and try to get your channels out there, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all the stuff you do that. So, and you're always welcome here. We enjoy having you around.
Yep.
Pleasant YouTube police. And one of the most pleasant police officers you'll ever meet. And that's real. Real talk. You like my little background there, buddy?
Yeah, I was looking at that a minute ago.
You notice he ain't watching his kids, right?
Right.
I think my microphone might be up a little too loud. Hanging out with Skank Mama T tells me all I need to know about anybody. Yeah, I seen. Now I did hear a little bit of her live stream earlier because I was listening to somebody else stream it while I was in the car, and
I heard she went live. She's talking shit.
She always talks
to her panel. Like, bitch, on fucking Saturday especially, I'm at work all day. I ain't coming up on your skank ass panel to begin with, but especially while I'm working, you dumbass.
Oh, she tried to summons you? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, dude. She was talking mad shit. Apparently, there's some shit that's going to be coming at me over a 14-year-old girl that I tried to lure into a hotel room, according to her. And Ernie.
Oh, I heard her saying something about you tried to kiss her. You tried to kiss the 14-year-old. Yeah.
That shit's funny, bro.
Ain't it?
I mean, that's imagination at its worst.
Listen. This whole baggy calls me a pedo, okay? Pedo. And like I've been married to my wife for 31 years. 31 years we've been married.
Coming up 32, isn't it?
32 in January. In January it'll be 32. So yeah, 31 years and a couple months.
I got you.
But and since then, I have coached thousands, not hundreds, thousands of children. Not one accusation, not one thought. Could that be? No, not ever. Not ever in all the years.
Right. Nobody's ever come at you as if you've done anything like you're being accused of now.
Right. Can you imagine if Marvin had been a coach?
No, I'm glad he wasn't.
I mean, here's this guy, 30 years old, and won't leave the 13-year-old babysitter alone.
Right.
And the whole family he's got brainwashed into thinking it's the 13-year-old's fault.
Right. Mama T even tried to say, "Oh, she seduced my dad."
Yes.
He put on a wig. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. Pretended to be my mom. Of all fucking people, the same lady that he's got 2 kids with, he couldn't tell the difference, right? Okay. Whatever.
You know what? I think Mama T might deserve well, actually, not Mama T. She's a shitbag nobody. But Marvin the Martian. Now that pedo needs some attention. I think we should go over his charges and reiterate, let everybody know about this lifetime RSO. Lifetime.
I'm going to say I've got a couple of videos. I'm going to say they're shorts, though.
Yeah, we should spend an entire night just talking about that. Let's let Mama T's new friends know about her daddy. She had the tyrant bird on her panel earlier.
Precious.
Yeah. And the ghost in the chat. They just all buddies over there. It's warm and cuddly. Oh, we're all buddies. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be so funny. When they find out about Marvin, because they might not do nothing right now. But are you going to be able to handle it, Mammoth, when they come at you? Or are you going to start threatening them, saying it's illegal to harass a family member of an RSO? You sound like Speakeasy, wine bag. And then, hell, we might talk about Mama T. You know, Mama T has had a child withdrawn from her care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And not for the reason she states, but we'll save that because we're going to have something to go over. Yeah, we'll make a big hoop to do about the eagle, the main eagle over there. She wants us to leave Ernie alone, so let's talk about her for a little while. Because I heard Skerndog was leaving, bro. He's leaving YouTube.
No, he's not.
Yeah, well, you don't believe it?
Come on, dude.
Hush
He's
your
been there so many fucking times before.
Stop.
Facebook, YouTube. He was forced to leave TikTok. What? Either Skern.
Hate coming. He's not. What? You don't believe him? Right, Nana. See, this is the last time. This is the 1156th time.
That's one of the best descriptions I've ever read, Paige.
Perfect.
Mama T hoe bag, lot lizard trash bag. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Donna, he's gone again. Gone again.
Whatever. He'll be back in 2 days.
Hey, Kareem, how are you? Good to see you. You think, all right, what's the over-under? How soon till he comes back?
I just told you. 2-3 days tops.
What day you giving him? Wednesday? You giving him to Wednesday?
Today is Saturday. Sunday.
Yeah,
I gave him till Tuesday. Yeah, he'll be back before Wednesday.
Before Wednesday.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Kemper. And Kemper was pretty close on the Super Bowl.
I got lucky on the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He said Ernie can't last 1 second off YouTube. His ego can't take the beating. Thought he was on tour, right, Kelly B? Yeah, well, Mr. Rose says Monday. I don't know. He will. I've heard some theories. And I'm going to say that I'm going to agree with some of them, maybe multiple. Maybe there's a combination. One theory, he's at his mama's. He did say he was going to see his mama soon. And if he comes up and messes up, then mama could get in trouble. And Ernie could get caught down in Harlan because he's had his cover blown down there.
That's why he's being silent right now.
It's a good theory.
Yeah.
Theory.
He's somewhere. He's in one of two places in my book right now.
Hey, Toxic.
One is mommy's. 2 is old Philippi.
I
think that's a very big reason why he's not been on YouTube.
I think Phil's a very good possibility too.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't be speaking from Phil's either.
Right.
Unless he was in another room whispering, how he does sometimes.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, Phil's not going to sit there and put up with Ernie being on a fucking live stream.
No. Mm-mm.
You're going to tell him to get the fuck off his phone, shut the fuck up, bitch, hit him, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, has happened before. But, like I said, it's either going to be that or he's with mommy.
Yeah.
Be my guesses.
Yeah, Toxic. We're about 20 minutes in. You ain't missed much. We're just getting warmed up. I heard Skern's jaws broke again. Well, it might be Freeside. I don't know.
Trying to shove too many dicks in his mouth, probably.
Yeah. I will say that it is highly likely that he's got a breakout on his face, a herpes breakout, and no matter where he's going to end up, he's not going to cam up very much.
No, not with open sores. No.
Kelly B, member for 14 months. Love this family. We love you too, Kelly B. Yeah, I've been in Discord over the last couple of days more than I have in a while, and just trying to boost morale and hang out with some of our good friends in there that man, I really haven't got a chance to a whole lot lately, and it feels good to be able to catch up with some of them. And I suck at getting the Discord private messages. Like I'll have 15 before I even realize I've got messages. I don't know.
Right.
A little
I get it, bro. I don't even
don't do me no good. The alert.
I was gonna say I don't even look at my text messages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not used to getting text. I get messenger messages, and that's it.
Hey, yeah, Mom. How are you?
Oh, Ernie's either got some open sores or he's playing a game. One of the two, Karina.
Yeah. Yeah. But now as far as people wanting to fight or have a back and forth with the stand, nah. No thanks. I mean, if you got some new material, let me know.
Right. No, the shit's been fucking regurgitated for fucking 2.5 years by the same old dipshits that
same shit.
Are the same grifters, liars, scammers. Yeah.
The only thing they're doing now is they're adding a little lies. They're throwing lies in there. And I mean, if people believe it, they're gonna believe it. So I can't help it. Only thing I can control is me. So
idiots do exist, Jimbo. Idiots do exist. So
I know.
Never forget that.
If I've been bad to somebody, I expect them not to like me. And if I haven't been bad to you and you don't like me, well, then that's your problem.
Most of them don't know me well enough to fucking have an issue with me. So, most of them don't.
Said I've noticed a ton of meth symptoms with Ernie, especially the paranoia and seeing a taser video again last night when Jimbo played it. I noticed he was tweaking then too. His meth use goes back a bit. Oh yeah, I agree. Herpes, on his face. Yep, it gets breakouts on his cheeks. Rosemary J. He's working on his curriculum and trifold pamphlets.
I was going to say, I know you found that Valtrex at your house.
I did find the Valtrex. Yep.
Ernie's Valtrex.
And that's one of their lies they're also saying. They're saying that I said that I gave Ernie Vicodin. I ain't never fucking said that.
Oh my God, that's some ignorant shit, bro.
Traders, I guess, said, "Oh, that's illegal." You damn right, it's illegal. I've never even had Vicodin as a prescription. Like I've never even had it prescribed to me.
Right.
How would I give Ernie one? Dude, Ernie was prescribed the hydrocodone and Tylenols, which is Vicodin. But I never even said that I gave it to him. You know, babe.
Bunny Cake's in. Pray for me.
Bunny Cake's in. Pray for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to eat it.
Hopefully.
What it looks like.
Just hope that I cut it out right.
Okay.
But, yeah, like I said, man, it's the same old dumb shit, man. All the same shit from last year and the year before and the year before. Like, it literally the same shit. So, even with the new lies, same old dumb, stale, lying ass bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I'm not really concerned with it.
Yeah.
Liars are going to be liars. It does not matter what I do. They will still be a liar. So, I'm going to let them be themselves. They can fuck off and be a liar.
Levin Gray said if he's at his mom's, he won't let anyone know. He's afraid Harlem law enforcement will be knocking on the door. He definitely would keep that a secret. Yeah, I think they might be watching Dark Side of the Ring. It's going. Speak easy. How did it feel to get checkmated by Jimbo? Woo! Thank you, Toxic. Yeah, I did really. Toxic and I have been messaging back and forth today, and he said, you real life checkmated that SOB. And I'm like, yeah, I did, didn't I? No. I said, thank you, Toxic. But yeah, and really, credit goes to Christina, who, you know,
She's been curb stomping his ass since she showed up, bro.
Yeah, and the only reason she did it is because he lied.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he'd been truthful, and there wasn't out there that he was such a great father, and if his little video he'd said, no, I take good care of my daughters, but I don't get to see my son, or I don't see my son,
right.
She would have never contacted us.
Right, but with those lies, he starts biting down on the curb.
Yep.
Here come Christina with the stomp.
Yep.
Bye, bye, bye. And he's mad about it.
Yep. And all of his, he reminds me of Ernie with a lot of his lies, like the fighting lies. He thinks he's a badass. Well, no, he don't think he's a badass. He knows he's not a badass.
Yeah, but he shows the video as if he is.
And then he talks about going to fight Jumbi. And then he says Jumbi back down. Really? A professional fighter who don't care to lose is going to back down from you? For what reason?
Yep.
That's like I watched a special with Tito Ortiz, and Tito Ortiz was talking about the time when Dana White was saying he was afraid of Chuck Liddell and he wouldn't fight him. And Tito was like, "Are you serious? Like, I fight, like I'm the light heavyweight champion of the world. I fight people for a living. And you think I'm afraid to fight another human being?
Right.
Like that's really your go-to to try to make me sign this deal that I'm not comfortable with? Is you're afraid?" So I guarantee you, Jumbi did not back down. He's a fighter. He trains to fight. He gets hit in the face every day.
Dumbasses. Will be dumbasses. Like you said, it's all Ernie style shit. It will continue to be Ernie style shit. Like, yeah. I challenge Speakeasy. Speakeasy, you're buddies with Andrew Tate. Bring him on your panel and not a restream. Bring Andrew Tate on your panel since you're friends with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Show us those deeds to the houses for the babies' mamas. Show us something, man. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Is not how you address that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
TOG, I never really cared much for Tito either. We actually had Tito and Jenna Jameson come in for one of my events. It was one of the events that I lost money on. Like I lost a lot of money on it. But him and Dana never got along after Dana was president of the UFC. But at one point, Dana was Tito and Chuck Liddell's manager. Like he managed both of them. But once he became president of the UFC, and it didn't play out, him and Tito are mortal enemies now.
Yeah, Liddell was a badass.
He sure as hell is.
I was gonna say
but Liddell, man.
Him and Matt Hughes, and probably what was his name? Matt Serna.
Matt Serra?
Yeah, that's it.
Curious idea. Thank you for the $2 super sticker. We really appreciate that. Let me hit a thank you note here right quick. Well, thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. We effing love you for that. I've got a picture of me and Thelma and Tito and Jenna Jameson all in the ring together. I was about 350 pounds in that picture, but I'll see if I can find it.
Oh, yeah. Was that one of them that Ernie hung posters for?
Ernie wasn't around for that one, actually. I don't think. So, no, he wasn't. Ernie wasn't around that much, to be honest with you. Like, holidays and stuff, usually, like, when we felt bad for him and would have him come around and we'd make sure he had food and shelter and, like family.
Right.
Let me see. I think I saw this one in here.
What is it?
Just that Tito picture I've got. Yeah, we've had a bunch of the UFC fighters that were champions or former champions at our events. Some of them refereed fights. Matt Hughes refereed fights for us twice.
Oh, yeah.
We had Rich Franklin. He's from Cincinnati. He came in. Tim the Maniac Sylvia. We had him come in. Chris Lieben. We had a bunch. Man, we had a lot of fun. And I cannot find that picture, but I will. I'll find it. Might be in here under the. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Karina, for the $10 super chat with emojis. I think it's a super chat. The heart emoji and the hug emoji looks like. Thank you very much, Karina. Appreciate that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. We really do. That easy high on drugs. He was drunk, I think, Toxic. And that photo is the photo he threatened to put Miss Christina in jail over.
Yeah.
He's going to tell the cops. Going to tell the cops. Thank you, beautiful butterfly, for the $1 super chat. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. We effing love you for that. That laugh sounds so much like Easy, and it ain't even him. It's just so it sounds like him. Oh.
Well, Speakeasy's silent on his channel. Wonder why that is. He was sure up in somebody's DMs yesterday until he blocked her.
Mm-hmm.
Like a pansy bitch.
He is a pansy bitch.
Well, that was definitely a pansy bitch move.
See, she even knows him, recognizes his laugh, and thought that laugh was him. It sounds just like it, don't it? Oh, toxic. They were talking last night about that photo, and they were apologizing to Christina because he's laying face down. He's able to sleep face down. She's still blocked, and she's the only one who. Let's see, I'm still blocked. LOL, yeah, I'm the one he claimed was keeping him from his son. Bitch. Oh. Thank you, Mystery Sky, for the $5 super sticker. We effing love you for that.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. We effing love you for that.
I got Big CB worked up in here. Let's see if I got that photo in this album here. Lord, no. I don't think so. Oh, well, I have to dig it up and have it ready in next live stream. It's in the book. I ain't got a book on me, but it is in there. That's right, Love and Grace. Smash that like button. Yeah, we don't like him too much around here either, Karina. Deadbeat dad. Ain't too many deadbeat dads we really care about. This is one thing a man can take, into his own hands. So, no excuse. No excuse. What are you talking about, Skip? Kemper, he is silent on his channel because he's in our chat. What you want to bet? Who you talking about?
I believe that.
Yeah. Oh, they got the fight talk going over here. TOG and Paige do. They talking about Carlos Condit and everybody. Matt Serra.
Yeah.
You had a crush on Matt Serra, TOG? Really? And your fiance makes fun of you over it. You know.
That's a celebrity crush.
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt Serra was the welterweight champ. He knocked Matt Hughes out, wasn't it? Was it Matt Hughes?
Yeah, they used to fight. Yeah. That's like them, and then the fights between, I forget the guy.
He beat George St. Pierre, didn't he?
Stephen, I can't remember his last name, but it was Forrest Griffin and Stephen something, like the Killer or something like that.
Yeah.
The Madman. I can't remember his name, but
Bonner, Stephen Bonner.
That's it. They come up in that Ultimate Fighter thing.
Yeah, Matt Serra won the full Ultimate Fighter too. I think he upset George St. Pierre and knocked him out. If I'm not mistaken, he won the Ultimate Fighter and then knocked out St. Pierre and won the title.
I just know they're some roughneck country boys that remind me of people I've grown up with all my life, the way they act and everything they do. So I'm like, yeah, man, I can relate to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I know you know what I mean because you grew up in the same kind of shit.
Let's see. So he lost to Hughes in his last fight to him. Beat Frank Trigg. Yeah, he beat George St. Pierre. Knockout. 3 minutes, 25 seconds in the first round. And April of 2007. That was a big win, man. St. Pierre, I don't think that's his only loss. Ever. 26-2. Who else got him? Maybe he lost way back before he was in the UFC. I don't even see those losses. Matt Hughes. Wow. That's pretty impressive. His only 2 losses, one to Matt Hughes and the other two was a title fight to Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have Christina's link, please? Huh? Oh, a link to her channel. Yeah, somebody put Christina's link out. I think it's exclamation point Christina. I think we put that in there. Maybe we didn't know. Check. No, that's her wish list. My bad. Oh, Erica's got it. Thank you, Erica. Erica's quick, ain't she?
Yep, sure is.
She's like a real life ninja with no throwing stars, just darts. Factual. Critty? Am I pronouncing that right? Critty? I don't know. What are you looking up?
Nothing.
No. TOG said toxic. I'll look him up.
Oh, sorry.
He was a UFC fighter killed by the police. Amro Kane Sabat. You know who that is? I'll look him up too. I actually watched about, 2 hours of just MMA, old MMA stuff today, bro. Had the YouTube hooked up on TV and was just, playing some stuff that not within our community, just playing some stuff, and that was it. I actually watched some stuff on the P. Diddy today too.
I told you, man, it's wild, bro. There's so much shit on that motherfucker right now.
Man,
I told you it's Epstein on steroids, man.
he's in trouble. Yeah.
There's gonna be a few people in trouble. He ain't gonna be the only one.
No, there's several, man.
I don't see them doing a raid on 3 properties.
I'm gonna tell you a name that
And
really
him not getting any
shocks me.
charges. But him not getting any charges after them doing a raid on 3 properties, I don't see that happening. He's getting some charges.
Met him while he was performing at the club. Everyone was so afraid of that guy. He was huge, but he had a tattoo on his eye, so we were like brothers. Oh, that's cool, Toxic. I'll tell you what the name that really surprised me that's tied up in all that. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh yeah, there's a few.
Man.
Yeah. I told you, it's wild, bro. It's wild as hell.
Yeah, Kimber talked about that Cat Williams interview too. I did watch it. I have seen it now. Yeah. I guess Cuba likes little kids. I guess that's what it is. Toxic. All this, and
So did Jay-Z.
that's what makes it sick, man. When he's, like you got these morons trying to call people pedo and all that shit, man. Like people who obviously aren't.
Well, I mean, you had Jay-Z at almost 30 years old grooming a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
That's the thing. Like those people are real life, real stuff. That's what a pedo is, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on there? A pedo don't get married and stay with the same woman for over 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be attracted to her.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupidity.
And there would be some victims somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. You would think, right?
Right. But
especially with all the children I've been around.
Right. But, ignorance.
Yeah. I'd like to know how many of them ever, took legal custody of kids that weren't theirs.
I don't know about a CIA informant, Rosemary J, but I could see him becoming an informant because he's definitely not the main guy. But he's been up to some very illegal shit, including weapons, including drugs, including people. And that's why he's in trouble. Like, I'm personally glad they're cracking down on the trafficking thing. Like, they're going way out of their way to start fucking these people up. They have been for about 4 or 5 years now. Like, I know they've been trying before, but like here recently, man, it's just been like day after day, they're busting them.
It is Toxic Angel. Trafficking is a serious thing, a really serious thing. And these people that throw out all these damn accusations, like just because they think there are no repercussions, and I guess there aren't. I guess you can say what you want about anybody you want, man, and get away with it. That's really sad.
Well, that's why I said idiots will believe that shit, then they can just be idiots. But people that know the fucking truth and can see facts, not twisted bullshit, real facts, well, then I'm with you on it. But if you're going to sit there and believe bullshit, you can sit there with your dunce cap on, sucking on your thumb, waiting for mommy to bring you some milk and cookies for snack time.
Yeah.
Ignorant fucks.
Captain Caveman said, "You think Ernie out there helping with that raid at P. Diddy's?"
Right.
I would say Ernie has got a sting operation going out there.
Shit, that motherfucker's hiding anything with, or any person with a fucking radio on him. He's hiding.
Ernie's gonna be popping around out there with his cell phone, and he's gonna be executive security for somebody and get interviewed. It's gonna be the biggest thing
worldwide. Yeah.
Worldwide, Ernie Shield. I really think the Epstein stuff is not even the tip of the iceberg with the Diddy stuff.
Not.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. Hey, Mark, what's going on, buddy?
Well, these are literally all household names that are involved. So yeah, it's gonna be big. Like there was a lot of household names on the Epstein flight log. That's why people are still like, I mean, you got Maxwell. She's serving 20 years, I think, or something.
Yep.
So why can't we see the shit that was in her case? You know, it was part of the fucking case, but they're not showing it for reasons.
Yep.
You know, so it's what it is, man. It's bigger than P. Diddy. It's bigger than Epstein. It's bigger than Maxwell. It goes way up there, and like the people that you see associated with it, and the people like just in that lawsuit, the people that were name dropped.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Jay-Z's next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Jay-Z's getting, like he's bigger than P. Diddy in my opinion. You know what I mean? He's got a little bit more money. His wife's got a little bit more money. Like they got a little bit more pull and power. Like she wins awards every fucking time they have an awards show. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they've got pull, but it's going to be bigger than them too.
Yeah, I'm with you now, Kim. Jay-Z next, good.
Yep. It's going to twist some people's caps back. It really will.
50 Cent has also been calling out Diddy for a long time. He sure has. Wait till they start rolling on each other. That's when
well, see, that's the thing, though. For the past 30 years, Jay-Z and P. Diddy have been close in almost everything that they do. And now the buzz is that P. Diddy is going to expose Jay-Z to save his own ass.
They almost said Ice Cube says they call themselves the gatekeepers.
Yep. I mean, that's what Cat Williams called him. So yeah, man, but it's a real thing. It's very real. That's why Ernie needs to stop with his fucking fake shit.
Yeah.
Because there could be a lot more resources and energy focused on things that really do matter instead of his fake bullshit. And that's always been one of the fucking problems, Ernie, and you know it. You're fake. You're taking away from real people, real victims. Not some made up bullshit. It was on WYMT. I don't give a fuck about that shit, Ernie. You never saved anybody, never arrested anybody. And you're wanted in 2 states. So turn your ass in, bitch.
Yeah. Beyond stupid or not, said Lil Wayne been calling it out too. Looks like that's a hot topic. We'll probably talk about that a little bit next week. If y'all don't mind.
Well, I was going to say Dave Chappelle's spoke on it before too.
Yeah.
Like about the time that he come back from him dipping out after Comedy Central tried to do that $50 or $50 million contract with him to do another season of Chappelle Show, and he left, refused the money.
Yep.
Like I think he went to Africa for a year or 2 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Came back like, and of course, right when he refused to do it, all these fucking rumors started swirling around about him being on crack and every fucking thing else.
Yeah.
That's how these evil people work. You don't have to be part of a trafficking ring to be a lying ass slanderer. You don't have to be.
Mark said it's about time Ernie stands up like a man and does his time. Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Ernie's not a man. Ernie can't even stand up and get a fucking job. He's going to take them tasing his ass and carrying his ass in. That's what it's going to take. Because he's not going to go down without a fucking run.
P. Diddy asked 50 to go. He wanted to take him shopping. Chappelle lives in Ohio now. That's cool. Nancy. That is cool.
Will Smith's
That's
definitely one of those people too, by the way.
Yeah, he is. Do you think it'll hurt the R&B or rap industry or any of that? Do you think any of that will suffer?
No.
You don't? I mean, I'm telling you, man, that's major players.
Well, I mean, it is, but at the same time, you have people that don't do that. I mean, you were just talking about one of them, 50 Cent.
Yeah,
There's
you
Eminem.
do.
There's quite a few people. You know
I didn't
what I
say
mean?
I didn't ask you would kill all of them. I just said, do you think the industry take a hit from it?
It'll take a hit, but I think because of people like the ones I just mentioned, they will be doing music of their own about this kind of thing. And I think the buzz and the energy built from that will help counter the hits that it takes from this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's strong enough to handle it and not let it damage it fully. I mean, just look at the shit that happened with Michael Jackson. Just that one.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean? So, like, there's many other examples in. I mean,
TOG said a lot of celebrities have left Hollywood because of seeing the evil. There's some actual down-to-earth good celebrities.
Yeah,
there are. There really are.
A lot of them have been relocating to places like Florida, Texas, those kind of states. Yep. I mean, hell, I know Texas has become a big refuge from California.
Yeah. Yeah, P. Diddy did adopt Usher. I think Usher was there for a short time, actually.
He was there for a year. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're saying, Usher's on the list of, I guess Usher was one of the ones that there's some evidence of him being SA'd.
Right. Yep. That's in the lawsuits. There's like 3 lawsuits with quite a few claims.
Mm-hmm.
And there was enough, like I said, there was enough evidence in those lawsuits for Homeland Security to be able to obtain search warrants for the homes.
Yeah.
So if there's that, there's enough to at least charge something. Don't know what it would be. It won't be the narcotics because his mule got caught with those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's got plenty more right now wherever he's at. That's how it works. If you got a bag of money, you can do whatever you need to do. But I don't think that mule of his will flip on him. I just don't see that happening. Not over possession of cocaine and marijuana. He'll take his time and be rewarded for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's not a big deal to take a hit for. even if they press the full amount, he'll be taken care of.
Yeah. Beyond Stupid, be or not, said hopefully the ones left standing will clean up the rap industry.
Yep.
And I think they will. Like Kemper was saying, there's plenty of really good ones left, you know.
Oh,
Tom
yeah.
Hanks has a bad reputation for liking kids. Yep, I've heard that.
There's quite a few. In places like Nickelodeon and Disney, those are some of the most wretched places ever. That's where it's horrible.
Is that where you at, Toxic? Are you in Austin?
Huh?
I was asking Toxic if he's in Austin. He said California has ruined Austin, Texas. Asking if he was in Austin. Clive Davis is for sure going down because of P. Diddy. So many names.
Is that the guy that supposedly shot Tupac?
Is it?
That's what I'm asking them.
We'll have to go to the gallery for that.
Pretty sure it is. That's what I'm asking. Is curious. But I'm pretty sure it's who that is. I'm almost certain, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Don't worry.
Yeah. Hey, Ashes. Ashes said, look what happened to Brittany.
But I mean, you see all the shit that Suge Knight was doing, and he's in prison right now. You know what I mean? And he was like the head guy for a lot of big names.
Yeah.
And supposedly did a lot of shady shit, but he only got in trouble for that one thing, you know. But
Alan said this has nothing to do with drugs. It's all about the underage kids and the parties and all that. None of this is about drugs. And every room in his house, he had cameras. He's got everybody. Yeah. Diddy did the hit on Tupac, says Kelly B. I'm going to say it was Kemper. Kemper did it. How old was you? Tupac went down, Kemper.
oh God, it was in my 20s, I think.
See? Plenty old enough. I believe he did it, y'all.
Living that thug life, you know me.
I believe you did it. Would you be willing to take a polygraph?
Yeah, absolutely.
You would?
Why wouldn't I? Shit, I ain't never done nothing.
You didn't kill Diddy, did you?
Diddy's not dead.
Oh, I mean Tupac.
No. Why would I? I was a big fan of Tupac, man. Seriously.
Were you? I only like California Love. That's the only song he
That's
got out.
when I stopped liking Tupac.
California Love?
Yes, that was the sellout to me.
That's a good song.
No.
What is wrong with you?
I was big into the East Coast Tupac and Nas and Wu-Tang and shit like that.
Whole time.
And he sold out to the West Coast with Dr. Dre and all them. He started changing his sound. I just couldn't do it. Now, he had some side projects, him and Ice Cube both, that were phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like, I think it was called Gorillas in the Mist was one of them, with Ice Cube, and then Thug Life with Tupac, man. Those were badass.
79% of the people think Ernie is at his mama's. It was LAPD who set up Biggie's pew pew. Wayne, I've been looking for you. You know what? I was a big Garth Brooks fan. I don't know. I never really got into all that stuff. You know, like Clint Black, Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, George Jones. You ever heard that song, Graham? California Love? That is the name of it, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Sure is. The whole video's in a desert. Pretty sure. Most of it, at least. A lot of sand. That's what I remember.
It is. It is. I love the song.
I want to say it was almost like a Beyond Thunderdome kind of shit. Mad Max is what the whole scene was, if I remember right.
Right, Mark. Country music all the way. Now I do like a little bit of other, stuff, a little bit of everything. But I really like country music. That's definitely my favorite. Let me try to read this.
No, he's not gone. He's just taking a hiatus right now for undisclosed reasons. He'll be back, though. Supposedly he's leaving YouTube, but he's not leaving YouTube. You know how that goes. He's not going to find another platform that's going to have people watching him like he does here, and it's easy to run. No, he's not. He's going to stay with YouTube. He's going to keep doing it like he did with Facebook and YouTube, because he never left Facebook. He just spent more time on YouTube, and now he splits time.
Be right back. I'm right here, but I'm on mute.
He never left any of them. So he's just a phony. Hiding in one of the tunnels, right, Rosemary? Dude, I tell you what, man, it's been a weird day, like mist and rain. Past few days have been beautiful, sunshine and everything, and today it's just been like a horror movie. Oh, shit. Yeah, he probably is Earth Angel. I didn't even think about that. He's probably painting those pendants, Jimbo. Takes a steady hand. Real steady hand. Right. That will be what he says, Pink. Says he'll come back and say, I'm not going to let the trolls keep me from completing my mission. He sure will. He's been blaming the haters and trolls for a solid decade now. So, yeah. Why would he stop now, right? Oh, Keith Whitley was the best. Yes. Love some Keith Whitley. Some old Whitley and Allison Krauss together. Shit, yeah. Yeah, I lived in Alabama when they were like in the prime of their old school stuff back in the 80s. Yep. They were huge. Like tens and hundreds of thousands of people going to fucking fairs to see them, man. Like, it was wild. There's some heavy drinkers, I'm sure. Keith Whitley and the rest of them. Are you asking me, Graham? I lived there from 79 to 87. I want to say it was 78 actually, because I started kindergarten 78. 78, 79. Jimbo Liver, there's a lot of big acts that go to fairs these days. I know back in the day, it used to be bigger because they didn't have as many venues for people to play in. So you only got to see them so many select times. Like now, a tour, it takes 4 T-shirts to cover every date. Used to, it was 1 T-shirt. I remember when Forks of the River Jam came to Newport, and then the Skull Music Tour came to Newport. And those were some big names that came too. Like, I want to say there was around 100,000 people that went to the Skull Music Tour. And then, like, the next week, literally like 6 or 7 days after that, there were 50,000 that showed up for Lollapalooza. But all out there in that big ass field, big red barn that had the skull emblem on it on the roof. It was wild. It was surreal because it was in the hometown, but yeah, man, like some of the best shows I've ever seen were in that field. Seeing Forks of the River Jam, the Kentucky Headhunters, man, they whooped some ass.
Kentucky Headhunters were at the like one of these local fairs here this past summer.
Yeah, they're badass, dude. They really are.
Oh, they're fun. They're fun too, man.
Yep.
You know.
Well, I mean, hell, Billy Ray was during his time doing Achy Breaky Heart and all that shit. He was the headliner for the thing.
Yeah.
You had probably, I don't know, another dozen big names that were there. And they played all day long from about 11 a.m. on.
Yeah. Cool.
You know,
I love Marty Robbins too, Ringy Dingy. Down in the West Texas, town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Sounded like Ernie. Living with the migrant workers, remember?
I remember.
Like a month, maybe 2 months ago.
Sawyer Brown was awesome in person. Oh, I bet they were, man.
Sawyer Brown's badass too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty cool, yeah. I saw Tracy Lawrence in person a couple times. First concert I ever went to. It was who sung She Never Cried Like Old Yeller Died? Confederate Railroad. Confederate Railroad opened, and then Tracy Lawrence was after them, and George Jones was the headliner.
George, I seen George turn purple on stage at the Thompson Bowling Arena, sir.
No kidding.
Yeah, dude. Like, me and 2 of my buddies took some acid, and I had tickets because I worked at the radio station. So we went and watched it, man, and it was a good show. But when he started turning colors, and it was the lights, but the way it was doing it, I had to get out. And then our tire fell off right in front of the Knoxville police station.
TOG's member for 2 months said, "Hey, cool, look, hi."
Oh, shit. That was a night to remember.
Nanny Kim said, "Hi, TOG, member for 13 months."
Huh.
Yeah, that sounded pretty cool, man. I was already an adult, you know, into adulthood before I got to see my first concert.
I don't know, man. I will tell you this, though, man. Like, one of the best experiences, if anybody ever has a chance, hit you a bluegrass festival. I've hit quite a few of those, like local ones, and I've paid to go to 3-day festivals, almost $1,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's some good stuff. Like, especially the local ones. Local ones are the best, man, because you get all the local shine there. You get everybody together underneath the pavilions, and everybody's jamming, and you never know what's going to happen. Never do.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to clear something else up right quick. I mean, I don't know if anybody's really listening, but for the people who care, when Thelma and I ran away, like, we didn't wait on any certain time period to leave the state of Kentucky. She was 16 anyway when we left the state of Kentucky. But like, her age really doesn't matter. you know what number that really matters? 31.
Yeah.
You know why? Because that's how long we've been married. And I don't know, man. It just
Man, fuck them, dude.
they want to,
They're going to
Yeah.
gaslight anything that is said anytime. That's what they do. They sit there and lie, and then they gaslight. With any kind of fact, they will take it and blow it up 10 to 15 times what it was and make it something that it's not. This is what we've seen for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Fuck them. Who cares? Fuck them.
Yeah.
You know, like their opinion does not matter to me. They don't know me well enough to have these opinions they have. And these are opinions because they're not true. I can tell you. But, Mama T is going to have to run her mouth because she's got her ass in a sling. So she's going to sit there and lie because her daddy is a RSO. That's why she's going to lie.
And she can't change that.
Well, no, she will never be able to change that, and she'll never be able to change the words that she spoke about the victim. She'll never be able to do that. She did that as an adult, not even a year ago, running that trap with her sister. And definitely was victim shaming, was actually victim blaming.
Blaming, yep.
Let me be correct. Yes. Blaming.
Yes, she is pro Ernie. She's all up Ernie's ass.
Yep. And she's going to sit there and tell lie after lie after lie after lie. Because the facts are is her daddy is a diddler.
He really is
a diddler protector.
30 years old, or was he 31? 31 years old.
He was 30, I think.
And there's a 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You know that's not your wife. That's a piss poor excuse.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, okay, let's say it was your wife. And you're doing it with Mama T in the room with you?
Right. Your kids? Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
She said that her and her sister were screaming, don't do it, don't do it. That's not mom. That's not mom. So was it a thing for them all to be in the room together?
Yeah, he was drunk too. I forgot about that. That was one of her other excuses.
Hey, Ryan Beamer. Sorry.
But yeah, she said that. And of course, like I said, she blamed the kid, protected her father, claimed to be an advocate for victims. Meanwhile, she's protecting her RSO father, her kitty diddler daddy.
Yeah.
Because that's what he is. That will never, ever change, Tina. Yeah. Never will. You're stuck with that fucking fact. So you can do whatever the fuck you feel like doing. You can dig, you can talk, you can do whatever you want. You ain't got shit on me and you won't have shit on me.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say about
when we. Yeah, and what I was going to say about when we actually ran away, we didn't. The only reason we left the state of Kentucky is because there were no jobs around.
Right.
It's
better to provide in a bigger city.
Back then, there were no. Everybody didn't have a cell phone, social media. We're talking, 1991, 90, maybe 92. But all that stuff didn't exist. So, we could have been like, I got family here in Corbin. We were from Harlan.
Yeah,
we'd been far enough. It could have been in Kentucky. There just weren't any jobs.
Well, that's the thing. What people don't understand is in places like Harlan, the only job there really is, if you're not working a municipal job, and there's not many because it's so small, but if you're not working that, you're working in the coal mines.
Coal mines, yep. I had a good job. Well, it wasn't a really good job. Like, it paid minimum wage, and that's really all we needed. It was just me and Thelma. When I lived in Harlan, before I had back surgery and we moved. But I worked at comprehensive care, and I was a big brother to guess what? Minor kid. kids who had been abused, kids who had been beaten, kids who didn't have a father. You know, that's what I was. I was a respite provider, and I did that for a few years. Then I hurt my back and had to have back surgery. After I had back surgery, we moved to Lexington, where we both could find jobs and make a living. Pay the
Yes, you
bills.
got to survive, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, dude, during COVID, I had to leave my hometown because there was no jobs. Everything shut down. I came back to Michigan to survive. It happens.
Yeah.
Economics is usually the main reason people move.
My grandfather died from black lung, Dick Tim, and I got an uncle right now he's dying, and that's basically he worked in the coal mines his whole life. He's nearly 70.
That's how Papa Arnold died.
And yeah, he smothers.
Yep.
It's that black lung's some harsh stuff, bro.
Bro, like, I don't remember too much. I do remember like my great grandfather because
Nice.
he he passed away when I was 6, I think. But like, I remember him walking around the house. He was a tall, lanky guy, and he always dragged his leg behind him.
Yeah.
And I didn't know until later on, like when I was older, that the reason he did that was because working in the coal mines, he survived 3 mine collapses. But they had strapped him to a board, put him on a train, and sent him to California for physical rehab to walk again and all that kind of stuff 3 different times. And then black lung is what got him. Like, and he always smoked, so I didn't know it was black lung until, like I said, I was older. I didn't understand all that. But yeah, man, he wasn't in the best shape, that's for sure. And I mean, we seen Ernie's dad on video, and he seems to have the same kind of appearance and almost ailment looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely is a hazardous job, very hazardous, and that's the only jobs that are really there, unless you work minimum wage jobs, working fast food or hotel. Most of those are like that. Like, that's how Newport was. Newport had a lot more hotel and restaurant jobs because of Gatlinburg being close. But still at the same time, most of us went there to work because that's where the jobs were. That's where the money was.
Hey, Izzy.
But Gatlinburg's always been an economic hub for that area.
Oh, yeah.
But you didn't have a Gatlinburg close to you.
Nope.
So you had to go to a place that was big enough, and Charlotte was it.
Yeah, I had family there, we went there, and but we didn't stay with my family, man. I rented a place.
Right.
And I worked 2 jobs. I tried to work 3 jobs, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to do 3 jobs to any kind of extent.
Yeah, it was crazy. And, just sleep and seeing my loved one, But
it'll wear your ass out.
Yeah. But I mean, there was no shortage of jobs there in Charlotte, I turned down jobs because I put in that bunch of applications and I was offered all kinds of jobs, but I took the first one that hired me. Mo said, to Stan, Jimbo, you and Thelma have a beautiful marriage of over 30 years, a loving, beautiful family, and so many good things in life happening. They are jealous of you. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate it. That's another thing. Like, they can't steal our thunder, man. They can't steal our thunder. No matter how hard they try. Like, I know who I am. Thelma knows who I am. My kids know who I am. My players, thousands of them know who I am. Parents, thousands of them know who I am. Not just my own players, but players I've given private lessons to. Players from opposing teams, parents from opposing teams. So people know who I am. Real life. Them fools on the internet. Yeah.
Like,
Probably people that I wouldn't even hang out with.
yeah, they don't matter, bro.
Mm-mm.
These are people that have probably never even been with somebody for more than a decade, if they were lucky. So,
Yeah.
like, don't sweat it, man. Fuck them.
Good night, Izzy Pop. Happy Easter. I'm surprised the angry dwarf hadn't tried to make a troll account and come in. But, you know, we don't see a whole lot of trolls over here, but when we do, our mods are pretty good about snapping them up.
They're not tolerated, man. They're usually zapped, booted quick.
Our chat's unique like that. Hey, baby. What you doing?
I just heard that you said.
You heard something I just said? What?
I was living in Charlotte.
What about it?
I just wanted to clear up that I was 16 when we were there.
Oh yeah, are you there?
Yeah, they know that.
They know. They're just fucking.
Yep.
If they look at the calendar, we left at the end of November, and I turned 16 on December the 12th because we left right before Christmas.
Yeah.
So they need to get their dates right.
We were in Kentucky until
After the
first of the year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we stayed there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can't even.
I said the only reason we even left Kentucky is to get a job.
Yeah, and then when I
It
got,
wasn't like we just had to get across state line because that didn't change nothing.
That wasn't even the point.
Mm-mm.
They don't get that though.
No, I mean that changed nothing.
It doesn't fit their narrative.
Changed nothing.
It doesn't fit their narrative. That's why they do it.
Mm-hmm.
and even when I got picked up,
Times were different back then. Toxic.
and even when I got picked up, they brought me right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cops came and got her, took her downtown. They said, "If you're really 16, we're bringing you back." They brought her back.
Yep.
People are saying, "Hi, baby."
Yeah, they just gaslighting, bro.
Yeah, don't let them bother you, baby.
Oh, they don't bother me. I'm in the middle of a mess in here. I'm in the middle of trying to make homemade Reese cup bunnies.
Save me a little ice.
I ain't started on the cake yet. I'm making the peanut butter. I've got a dip in yellow chocolate and sprinkling with pink.
That's exactly it, Earth Angel. That's what they do. And if you don't say something, they go back to some bullshit that was lied about 2 years ago or a year ago, and they replay the clip. Like it's all ignorance.
Or they take what you say and try to make it into something different.
Mm-hmm. They always twisting.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't even respond to them. They can fuck off.
That's awesome, Love and Grace. Love and Grace said, Jimbo, I know there was Lester Flatt, Vince Gill, and several more in that video I sent you. Vince Gill's
one of the best.
Phenomenal. Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely one of the best ever. Yep, Thelma's making Easter candy.
Flat and Scruggs. Hell yeah. That's some good picking there.
Thelma made all of our kids an Easter basket. I'm sure she made me an Easter basket. And the kids that have a boyfriend or girlfriend, well, they all got an Easter basket. Kemper Sinatra, please. You want to hear one time? All right. We can.
You got to let them know, man. They ain't got no place. Irrelevance.
That's right.
You do not have a place, bitch boy. You don't have a fucking place. Fuck off.
That's exactly right. Hey, KJ3, how are you? Hey, Luna in the house.
Yep, Miss Luna.
Luna came to get her Easter 40%.
Of course. Just got to buy them Easter baskets, too.
Oh, yeah. I used to love Hee Haw, too. Hee Haw. I searched the world over and thought I'd found true love. He met another and he was gone.
I said my grandfather played with a lot of those people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of the people that my mom. Huh?
I'll play this video. See, oh no, it's actually a YouTube video. Hang on a second. Huh?
I was going to say my mom growing up met like Minnie Pearl and Grandpa Jones, and she was cousin Minnie Pearl at the time, and Roy Acuff, and what's his name? I can't even remember his name now. Is it Buck Owens?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Here's the video Love and Grace was talking about. It's got Vince Gill and him sitting in it. This is, I think, what you say, Love and Grace? This is your lady singing is my son-in-law's cousin. So y'all check this out. That's Vince Gill right there, right? The guy on the left of the guitar, or well, it's actually to his right, but if you're looking, it's to the left. The really dark-haired guy. That's him, right? Pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it sort of looks like him. Yeah, he's got the same hair.
Huh?
That's better.
Same hair. It's an older one.
Peanut butter egg you buy in the store from.
Let me try this. I'm gonna have to keep it for a minute and see. Sorry.
I'm gonna.
You want back?
No, I can get that.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it when I get done with it.
Holler at me.
That's good stuff, Kemper.
What happened?
Made our homemade peanut butter concoction for the homemade Reese cup stuff. Reese eggs. I get
Gotcha.
the one left over.
Oh yeah.
I love me some peanut butter. Mm-hmm. That is him. That was Vince Gill. Man, Kim saw Vince in concert. That's cool. He's got that what is it, tenor voice?
Yep, he's got a high tenor.
What's my favorite Vince Gill song? I would say Nobody Answer When I Call Your Name. That's probably my favorite.
That's a good one. I was going to say, I don't know if it's his song or not, but Go Rest High on That Mountain, when he does it.
Oh,
Awesome.
man.
Yep.
He nails that, bro.
Yep.
About like I nailed that peanut butter right then.
Yep.
Good. I'm a little on stick. They were gathered up at somebody's house and picking and singing. That's cool, man. That's a story to tell right there, man. I sit down and you see that really old guy sitting with the banjo?
Yep. Honestly, that's how my family reunions were most of the time. Going to Mommy Flo's, my great grandmother, same thing. Which I mean, my grandfather, it's what he did for a living. He owned a recording studio, so he's always picking and singing and all that. And my dad's a picker, so he would grab a guitar. You know, my
Yeah.
uncles, they would be on guitars, banjos, that kind of stuff. And like Christmas time is that way, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way I
You
grew
know,
up around that.
most preachers though are musical, or I don't know if that's the right terminology.
Musically inclined.
Yes, play something, you know, or most of them play multiple instruments and sing.
My dad learned to play the guitar before he became a pastor, but he taught himself to read music and then taught himself to play the piano and bass guitar and all that kind of stuff. So now he's got a little recording, like an 8-track in his extra room in the basement, and he's got soundproofing in there, and he sits in there and he plays his guitar and records and stuff.
That's awesome. Hey,
So,
TN.
yeah, he's always been that way. Mom, not a bit. She couldn't play piano, sing, nothing. But her daddy played Opry. Her daddy had a recording studio. You know what I mean? It was weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like, hey, TN, hope everyone has an amazing Easter tomorrow. I'm going to be missing my grandbaby's lot. Oh, well, God bless you, TN, and we hope you have a great Easter too. Like my dad could fix anything. And cars, man, he was like a mechanic, you know. He could do anything with a car. I always wanted me to, when he was working on cars, come out here and watch. You want, you know, it'll save you a lot of money someday. I'm like, well, no thanks. My dad could play the guitar. He wanted to try to teach me. No thanks. I just, you know, I just couldn't stand to be around him because he was most of the time. But it's funny though, man. Like I never done anything. You know, like you said, like having the studio and then the child not playing anything. I get it. You know.
Oh, dude, I look forward going to Papa Jack's, going into the actual studio, because he always lived either next to his studio or in the studio. Like he had a house built into the building.
Oh, that's cool.
And we would show up, and the first thing I would do is grab me a Dr. Pepper. I'd run back to the drumming booth where the drums were set up and soundproofing, and I would get in there and I'd just start wailing on the drums.
Yeah.
But I mean, I always wanted to learn to play the 6-string guitar. I mean, I could play a bass, but I always wanted to do guitar, but I knew I didn't have the discipline to even really make it count. You know what I mean?
You never learned?
No, I can play trombone, baritone, bass guitar. I can read music. I can sing, but I just, not guitar. It's just too much for me.
Yeah. Donna said, back in my teens, I saw so many people at South Carolina State Fair. It was crazy now that I think about it. Back right when so many of the now country music greats just getting popular. Yep. It's Travis Tritt, Alan Jackson, Vince Gill, Charlie Daniels, Toby Keith. Yeah, I tell you, you don't really realize like the George Jones concert I saw. You don't recognize the greatness until it's too late, or till it's over. But you know, those are awesome names. I bet they were fun to watch. Spoon Lady on YouTube is fantastic. Who is Spoon Lady? Oh, she played the spoons. Can you play spoons, Kemper?
No.
It's not really that. I mean, it's if you're that musically inclined, and I'm sure you know the instruments you said you can play and you can read music, you nail the spoons, bro. You can do it.
No, I can't do that. I can play drums, but I can't do that. It's weird.
Have you ever tried to play the spoons?
I've tried a few times, not really sat down and dedicated a massive
I,
amount of time.
I think you could. But... Yeah, R.I.P. Toby Keith.
Yeah. I was going to say Clint Black's one of my favorites. I I would have to say that Tim McGraw is one of my favorites too.
I love Tim McGraw. Yeah.
Especially the older stuff, the stuff from the early to mid 90s. All of that.
I saw Jelly Roll thing, Kemper Sinatra to Tina the Tooth. LMAO JK. Just kidding. Love and Grace said woke up this morning by my granddaughter standing in my bed with her guitar saying, "Let's jam." Then she started playing and singing a Beach Boys song. Was it California Girls? My favorite Beach Boys song. Yep. Play the spoons in the bluegrass bands. Of course, I never learned how to read music. I can, play anything on drums, man.
It's not really hard to read music, but when
I can read a little bit.
when you put learning an instrument and the notes, that's when it starts throwing everybody off.
Yeah.
That has a different kind of curve to it, you know.
Yeah, I can read a little bit of music, like quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes, all that.
Yep.
A little
And
bit.
where they're at on the staff line, that tells you their
Right.
and what note they actually are, how it's played.
Mm-hmm.
You have somebody together, it tells you you got your time signature and all that.
Yeah.
But like I said, like just with trombone, just knowing where the slide has to be to play that note and how tight it's supposed to be to play that note, that's the difference.
That would be wild to me, man. Like knowing exactly like on the slide where to hold that. That would be crazy. My Aunt Melanie was she played the trombone. She was really good. I guess she won some awards in high school. There's photos and stuff of it.
Yeah, I went with the fad with the trombones back in the day. Everybody started playing the Lazy Man trombone. It had the E-flat attachment to it. And basically it made it read it and have to extend your slide all the way down to be able to play the notes down further on the slide.
Yeah.
All you had to do was pull that trigger and hit one closer. It would play it for you. So, but that was even more tricky to know how tight to have your armature to play it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can hit a sour note if you ain't watching it.
That's cool, Toxic. Not cool that your high school teacher told you not to waste your time. That's not cool. What kind of teacher is that?
I was going to say, I started learning in fourth grade. By the end of my fourth grade year, I had a trombone. I had to do testing and all that kind of stuff, and they suggested certain instruments, and it was either clarinet or trombone. Wasn't doing no fucking clarinet.
I started in fifth grade. As soon as that's the earliest they would let us join the band or whatever and start learning.
Yeah, I was going to say down there in Alabama, bands are like the football teams in high school, man. Like they're badass.
Yeah.
So I got to experience a couple of band competitions before I even decided to start being in band. And
That's cool.
it was bigger than football to me. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Toxic built your own guitar. That's cool, man. I built 2 or 3 guitars in my freshman and 10th grade year. That's awesome. Dick Tim said it takes a lot of breath control to play the wind instruments. I never realized until I tried to learn shepherd's whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does. You got to have a good push from that diaphragm and good control.
Yeah. Queen played the harp in middle school. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
We could have a hell of a band put together here, man. Or maybe a choir. No. We could have one in videos, like Speakeasy.
Have like a quartet called Kemper and the Sinatras.
Yes. Our number one song will be "You Do Not Have a Place, Bitch Boy."
Is that going to be the title? I was sort of leaning toward "Fuck Off." Oh,
Then people think it was Russian.
yeah, it's true.
You know, who are you, Alexander? Fuck off. I don't know. Oh, I was watching one of the things I watched earlier was it's like a rise and fall of Conor McGregor.
The fall of Conor McGregor.
Yeah, Habib ruined him, bro.
Conor's made so much money he don't have to fight anymore.
Oh, he don't need the money.
Mm-mm.
He don't need the money.
I'd be amazed if you see 2 more fights out of the man. Period. Ever.
Yeah. If I was him, I wouldn't fight no more.
No, there's no point to it. Why get your head knocked in when you're already worth hundreds of millions of dollars? I think he's working on $1 billion himself.
We were talking about Liddell earlier. Have you heard an interview with him lately?
Mm-mm. Wait. I don't know if it was lately. It's probably at least a couple years old, but he's like real slow. Yep, he is. Sure is. Yeah. That's the effects of it, man. That's why I said Conor don't have to do that. Like, he's already taken enough hits, man. He's already got his bag. So
I have not seen the new Roadhouse yet, Donna. Have you seen it, Kemper?
Mm-mm. I didn't know there was one.
Are you talking about the one with Ronda Rousey in it?
So they remade the movie Roadhouse?
Mm-hmm.
And Rousey's in it?
I know they made one with Ronda Rousey in it. I don't know if that's the one she's talking about or not, but
I know the original one, they had a dude from Cotton County in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He was, the guy Jimmy that he fights at the lake and rips his throat out?
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah. That's Marshall Teague. He was also in the movie Armageddon. He was one of the astronauts that takes him up to the asteroid.
That fight scene was epic, bro.
Yep.
Him Sleazy.
Yeah. And, and he can kick Patrick Swayze's ass in real life, too. He said they had a few issues. Like, when I was in high school, our ag science class was full of hellions. So our teacher knew him personally and decided, hey, I'm going to see if he can get these guys to calm down and listen to me a little bit. So he had him come in and talk to us one day. It was cool as fuck. We didn't calm down, but, like, it was just cool talking to him. This is before he even did Armageddon. He had done, like, Mama's Family and Roadhouse and some things like that. You know what I mean? But he's prepared.
Toxic.
Huh?
Toxic. He said, I think I sent you the link to the website I use to watch the latest movies as soon as they come out on HD. You did send that to me. So I got a cool website if you want to watch the newest movies when they come out. I'll send that link.
You're going to be vegging out to some of that, man. Hell yeah.
Hey, man, you know how long it's been since I've seen something fresh, come out? It's been a while.
Yeah, me too. I don't watch TV or movies. I didn't even know Roadhouse had a remake. The only reason I knew they remade the Top Gun is because we promoted it at work.
Oh, it's Connor and Jake in Roadhouse. Let's see if we can find a.
What are you doing?
I want to see if I can find a trailer for it. There, Conor McGregor Roadhouse. That was a little bit behind here. I got a clip here. Let me find this. Roadhouse Prime trailer. I don't know if that's it or not. Let's see. Let's share this one. I don't want to speed it up. I don't want to get in trouble.
You may, if it's a trailer for the movie.
Yeah, let me speed it up. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, fair use, fair use. We'll do it at 1 point. Let's do it at 1.5 speed.
Forget what he was trained in, but I know he's black belt.
Yeah. That's cool.
I forget what it was, though.
Yeah, I know fair use don't always work toxic. Hopefully we won't get a strike over that. I doubt it. Good night, Dick Tim. Thank you for hanging out.
It was like Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu or something. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Quite a few years.
Yeah.
Like 30.
He's probably well versed in more than that now. You know, a lot of people started crossing over and doing mixed martial arts training when the UFCs started back in '93. So
I tell you this, he was built about the same way he was in the movie, so he did have a good posture about him and sort of intimidating in a way, you know. He didn't come into our class doing that. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But, yeah, he was.
Jim, I sent you a trailer for it about 6 weeks ago. The first time I saw it advertised on Prime. So that's the Prime was it too. That wasn't the same trailer though, was it, Donna and Austin?
You're right, Toxic. He sure did. He was the one that pissed off every type of fighting pissed him off because he said, "Why not do them all? Why commit to one? Use them all." He sure did.
And I don't know, the Gracies, when they brought the UFC, their thing was they wanted to show that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu was the most dominant martial art in the world. You know, it was meant to be not mixed martial arts. Really, it was meant to be one method against another method. You know, one style against another style. Jiu-Jitsu, karate, wrestling, judo. But then people started training and mixing it up, and you know, that's where I think mixed martial arts came from. But Bruce Lee was one of those ones that, you know, he a lot of them are still this way, man. These, like, especially like the karate dojos.
Yep.
Like you can get ousted from there, man, by trying to do something else, you know.
Yeah, if you're cross training, I guess is what you would call it. I guess I don't know. Like, but if you're going to one class or dojo, and it's, you know, you've been committed to it, and then you're doing another one, and they find out, yeah, they're not going to be happy about it because they're going to. I mean, a lot of people believe that training will be counterproductive to the training that you're doing there, and you're not giving your commitment that you made. In most places like that, you make a commitment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see them being like, no, you know, you had to train on your own or something. You can't train here anymore, or you got to make a choice or something. Which one is it?
Cool. Donna said it was a teaser she sent. That's cool. I remember that now, Donna.
So what part does Conor McGregor play? Is he like just a side character, or?
I think Conor McGregor would be the bad guy, wouldn't he?
I didn't know. I've not seen anybody even casted for it, so I don't even know who was supposed to be the cooler and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, I went to see that movie at the theater in Savannah, Georgia, with two of my friends.
Oh, the original Roadhouse is a badass movie, bro.
Yep.
I mean,
It was one of the first movies that was rated above PG that I went and saw.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was PG-13 when it came out. And I was like 14, I think, when I went to see it. Yep. I was with the Bradshaw sisters there.
You were with the Bradshaw sisters?
Yep. That's who I went to see the movie with. They were big Patrick Swayze fans. I was like, all right, let's go.
Cool.
Rode our 10 speeds, man.
That's cool.
Old school, man. Back in the day. That's how we got around.
Yeah.
And we didn't have mountain bikes. It was 10 speeds. That or BMXs.
You mean the little bitty seats that hurt your ass?
I didn't say anything about this. Oh, you talking about the 10 speeds? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Man,
you,
them
put one of
speeds
them,
suck.
you could swap it out for a granny seat, man.
I always did.
I was going to say my BMX had a banana seat on it. And I ain't talking about one of them curvy ones. It was just like it wasn't even a banana, I don't think. It was just, it almost looked like a motorcycle seat. It was a square block. You know what I mean? Probably about, I don't know, 16 to 18 inches. I never ever used one of those dang C-for seats, if you want to call it that.
TN, are those supposed to be Easy's kids behind Jimbo? No, not necessarily. It's just a spoof.
Yeah.
Just a spoof picture it was a background that was made, and I just use it as on the
Oh, he's a bad guy? Cool.
green tonight. That's what I would have figured.
Yeah, I can see him being a hill for sure.
Yeah.
He's shit talker. You were 10, Toxic Angel? Hey, man. It don't seem like that big of a deal now, does it? Like it's you were what? If I'm 51, you're 47 then. Yep. That was a great movie. It really was.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I was one when that movie came out.
What movie? Roadhouse?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, asshole.
I was.
Whatever.
I think it was the same year. What year?
I was gonna say you're older than me. Quit.
I ain't done it. Look at my beard.
Don't lie. You didn't get no damn Just for Men. You went and got you some Easter egg dye and hooked it up on that chin. Don't even play. Whatever. That's like one of those little water decals. You just slid it off onto you.
Connor was brought in to take out the main character. Oh, so there's a few. He's like Jimmy. Connor is.
Yep.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to watch that, man.
Why are you trying to avoid the subject? You know you used that Easter egg dye on your chin.
No, just a minute. Just for me. I really should get a discount, man. Me advertising for them so much. Really
You should see if they sponsor us.
Yeah.
Don't give Easy any ideas. He'll be over there hooking up the Nair sponsorship.
Thank you, TN. Jimbo, your beard is looking handsome. Love it trimmed up. Thank you. Buddy?
Yeah.
About ready to call it a weekend.
Yeah.
Get ready
I'm ready to go to bed.
Everybody. It's 2 a.m., so it is Easter Sunday technically, and happy Easter.
Yep. Everybody be safe out in your travels tomorrow. Have a blessed day too.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember what it was called. It was really good though. I had heard of Bruce Lee before that, but didn't know anything about him. It talked about him. All the doom is in your future. Yeah.
Just remember the reason for the season, y'all.
That's right. Take care, Toxic.
Good night, Toxic.
We will come back and see you guys on Monday because it don't matter what they say on Sunday. We're still taking the Sunday off, Easter Sunday.
Right.
If y'all go to church, remember if you go to the, pray tomorrow or whenever you put your knees to the ground, remember we have some people in our community that could really use some prayers. And it's we've lost people out of our community already. And
He did not dye his beard.
no, I don't dye my beard. She's a little bit behind in the stream. But, yeah, we love y'all. And, you know, like I said, you never know when that last day is for somebody. So pray for those who are asking for prayer, and pray for those who need the prayer. And pray for me. I'm having surgery on Thursday.
So it's confirmed?
Yeah, I guys got to get a little money together, but yeah.
Got it.
All right, y'all. I guess until Monday, I'm Jimbo,
And I'm Kemper.
coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.